Lo, oh nge-lag, baru login nge-lag, lagi. Anjing. Mingguku cerahku, libur besok masuk lagi. Pantat, hu 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 ha ha ha, hu 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 hi ha 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 hu, ha 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 hi ha ha hu, ha hi ha 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 hu. Bacot bang, bacot. Ini shit. Devang. The fuck. Dorok dog, dorok dog. Siapa nih? Coba lihat. Busuk. Biarlah. Fan beres. Tak bisa baca tulis. Seminggu. Jumlah caller dalam seminggu. Semuanya oke. Wah, Beckham, Beckham. Oke.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Let's go, game pertama.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Kayaknya dia bisa main.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rafinha. It's Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Beckham. Oh, can he get onto this? Pirlo. Can he latch onto this? And he's managed to get free.
Tiba-tiba ngalek. Wih, halo Vivix.
Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Might be danger here. Kaka!
Aduh, salah.
Oh, just misses past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Kunde. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha gets flagged offside.
Bang, halo, naon.
Marseille have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Shot could be on.
Ush.
Oh, a bust challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pirlo. Quality ball. Played back in. Pirlo. He's got away.
Ush, prit.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the
Soalnya
referee's judged that the
nikah.
offence took place
The
outside
fuck?
the area.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Pirlo is standing over this one.
Aduh, lanjut.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. He rises. Kunde getting this one clear. Crossed in once. Oh, what a try!
Neymar.
Goal,
Pasaman. Wah, ini.
the breakthrough strike.
Nikah sama bantal.
What a super header. Dispatched
Aneh-aneh.
beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job
Nyakit.
keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Marseille have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
Aduh, salah Nice.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tiba-tiba ngalek. Kok bisa sih gitu?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Tomori. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary. A terrific header.
Kondangan terus jadi panitia.
Just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bagus lah. Ada kegiatan.
Kunde, Marseille are one up and looking.
Yang penting makan gratis.
Rafa Silva. We've got a corner here. It's their second corner of the game. Marseille are looking to go forward now.
Anjir apa sih? Nggak jelas.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And now as good a time as any to pull level. So, third corner of the game. Rafinha plays it short.
Anjir bisa gitu. Bisa gitu tembus.
This time surely it's there. They have done it. They have their
Ya udah selebrasi aja sana.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kunde. Beckham. Hit into the... And the shot!
Apa itu?
That is
Tadi
decidedly
ngambil ayam
lacking.
3 sama rendang
Marseille
6.
were again presented with an opportunity to break
Wareg,
and looked
nice.
very, very threatening.
Kunde looking for the runner.
Wareg.
Marseille head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Anjir aneh nih game.
We're
Benar
already back
disuruh
up and running
tembus.
after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Could be
Nice.
danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish.
Nice.
What a wonderful goal!
Besok kerja.
There we go.
Besok
And
belum.
it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory.
Besok terakhir
He's just
libur.
managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too.
He's got two. Oh, That was a brilliant save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, super ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mbappe.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That has not gone well. Distributed tidily. Kaká. Drogba. Pirlo. So we've reached the hour mark.
de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Beckham.
Anjir, fuck lah.
Big chance, corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Oh, ini tiba-tiba tembus semua nih.
Just, I suppose, Jim denies the others
Baca.
time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Tries a shot! Bellingham. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Uish,
Oh, what's he giving here?
kasar gitu
He's
bro.
given a penalty. So a big,
Kasar
big
gitu,
chance
bro.
now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear.
Drogba, kiri lah Drogba mah.
Brilliant
Bisa
stop from
gitu.
Courtois.
Tiba-tiba nge-lag asli.
Bellingham. Haaland. Played out towards the right wing.
Kosong kan.
Rafa Silva.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe!
Sudah mulai panik dong dia,
That
Bung.
wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Nice.
Marseille surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's
Anjing.
Beckham. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Neymar. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neymar. Kaká. Marseille looking to pass their way through. Kaká!
Fuck.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well
Masa penalti
played.
gak masuk. Malu. Yang malu lu, gua mah gak malu. Ayamku, rambeamku. Semesong lah, masukin semesong. Tony Adam, terima kasih atas jasamu.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro
Both
25.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Le numéro
benches.
23. Drogba.
Very much into the last
Drogba.
Neymar. Le numéro 14.
Drogba.
Darwin.
Ke atas, tiba-tiba ke bawah lagi, gol.
And the shots!
Nice.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Tiba-tiba gol, tiba-tiba gol, tiba-tiba gol. Lihat kan?
It's
Udah
in.
fix.
Time minutes,
Game script.
and we're all square again. That
Kebaca.
was a given. It always was. It's a simple
Tiba-tiba
game.
bolong,
Striker's
tiba-tiba
job is to
bolong.
find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Temps additionnel.
Manager
Tiba-tiba
called on
bolong.
him. He was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have
Game
seen it,
aneh.
an impact sub.
Mampus.
They just do it.
That looks like a
Guti,
preconceived
si
plan.
gulung
Win the
tip-tip,
ball
let's go.
and then unleash.
Nah, ini another script nih, tuh lihat tuh.
Marseille
Lihat
take
tuh,
what
lihat tuh.
looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time
Padahal
for
Puyol
another,
baru
so
masuk.
we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Tapi nggak bisa intercept, aneh. Nice.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Makan tuh selebrasi. Nice. GG Boys, divisi 1 dia. Septik aing can keluar. Apa ini? Itu. Van tuh. Tiba-tiba thanks for watching. Wah, ke disconnect terus ininya. Makanya. Gak bisa baca tulis, gak bisa baca lagi. Udah gak baca sticknya. Subtik tak tag marking. Tag marking. Gas lah.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. Okay, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
Okay, interesting. He gets big.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Marseille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And it's Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's been drilled forward. Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Belletti. Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hazard. That is good alertness. Kimmich. Now it's Drogba. Over to the left. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wajar bisa gitu loh.
Neymar. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Cancelo. And here's Yamal.
Kepada Yamal.
Succumbs to the pressure. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here. Not against this opponent.
Okay.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's only too happy to take that back. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kimmich.
Rangers clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that...
It's Drogba! Just misses past the
Coba
post.
kalah bang. Jangan disuruh ntar juga kalah.
He knew the strike was pure.
Diemin aja, ntar juga kalah.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's found the way through. Oh, great play. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball. And
Aduh, kok
offers an
situ sih
apologetic
gampang.
look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Drogba. Gilberto Silva gets across to intercept that. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Yamal. Now it's Drogba. And it's Nedved. And here's Drogba. Opts to play it back. Nedved! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Costa Curta. And Bastoni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Costa Curta. Neymar. It's Pedri. Now it's Drogba. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please be made aware
Any strong
that
opinions on the
smoking
first
is
half?
only permitted
Well, I
in
think there's
designated
plenty
areas
to be
within
pleased
these
about
grounds.
with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Marseille leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Marseille carrying
Ciko.
a one-goal
Beratnya
lead.
gitu banget.
Bastoni. João Cancelo. Yamal. It's Pedri. João Cancelo. Belletti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Kaká. And it's Azar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Belletti. Kimmich.
Apaan tuh?
Oh, what has happened here?
Apaan tuh?
And he's quick to get it clear again. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great
Dear.
positioning, so good from him.
Oh, shooting
Ooh.
chance! He's got it all! Rangers back on level terms.
Okay.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Anjing, naon sih?
Pedri.
Jadi nggak bisa ngoper.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And here's Drogba. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Gilberto Silva. Roberto Carlos. And that's been
Anjing, naon
intercepted.
sih?
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. It's Pedri. He's looking wide. Costa Curta. Kimmich. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Kimmich. And it's Belletti.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's a good ball.
Fresh banget ya.
Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Kasar mainnya ini males.
Kaká going face to face with his great rival.
Tuh kan.
Foot in.
Mungkin bakal lag lagi.
Marseille showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it forward. Drogba might just make this. He's played it back. Adams.
Balik dong kiper Nas.
Now Costa Curta. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as...
Hits one! And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Played into space out wide. That's very neat. Drogba, and the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe
Number
even the
15,
keeper.
Didier Drogba. Coming on the field.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Mbappe. Number 20.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one.
He's got the shot away!
Lazo dong.
Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Rangers really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Marseille take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Back into the middle. And that's that. Marseille have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
Ranking 1000. Ruben Amor.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Chers
Without a
spectateurs,
doubt,
nous
it is the
vous
week's
souhaitons la
most
bienvenue pour ce
eagerly
match.
awaited contest.
Olympique de
A sporting
Marseille,
event which has
Manchester United.
magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Oh, bisa main orang.
And already we're underway here. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Canabry. Vinicius Junior. Rashford.
Bisa gitu ya.
He's
Tiba-tiba
delivered
ngoper.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Marseille finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kasar orangnya.
Looking for options for
Nice.
movement. And here's Alvarez!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Played into space out wide. Alvarez. Oh no, this does not look good. Pirlo. And here's Alvarez. Great chance!
Fuck anjir mau masuk
He's
tuh.
there to get it away. Roberto Carlos. Marseille are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Anjir kayak gitu loh.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Nggak pelanggaran.
Hernandez. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bellingham. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Spinola. Spinola.
Gilberto Silva. Now it's Drogba. Nice ball, great hit!
Let's go.
He's got it all! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Now the finish! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
What the fuck?
Driving on and making good progress. Bellingham! Loose ball. And again! He's done very well to get to
Tiba-tiba
that.
digempur
Yeah, he
lagi.
was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Hernandez is short. Hits one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hernandez.
Bisa
He's picked his
bisa
way
tembus
through.
ya.
That's going to go a long way.
Hebat.
A lot of space here, a real
Oh,
opportunity.
Vinicius Junior.
Oke.
Pirlo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gnabry. Vinicius Junior. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's only too happy to take that back. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tchouaméni. Laid back in. It's
Buh,
Rashford!
goblok bisa
That's
gitu.
massive goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Manchester United take the lead. He won't be happy with that one. Drogba. Pass is just off target. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de
Tiba-tiba
faire
Caution
attention
certainly
aux
not on the agenda
adversaires
here
au milieu du stade.
from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Nggak bisa main bener.
Attention, changement.
That gets things going for the second half.
Marseille really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look at a step.
Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish?
Lagi.
Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. The invitation was received with such a clip.
Big chance!
Man, what the fuck?
That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I
No, no.
think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
He's looking to set free a runner. Azar.
Serangan
It's a
anjing.
promising run he's making on the right. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Ayo,
Manchester United
aduh.
upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And they're
Face
hunting in
kasar
packs to do
pisan.
just that.
Good to watch.
It really is.
Dia
It's
nge-like
rugged
goblok
and
kasar anjing.
reckless, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nkunku. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty
Salah
loose
banget
pass.
kamu.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, important interception.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Rodrigue. Good read, needed to be. Oh, good-looking ball.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
What the fuck?
72
60
306.
minutes played. Nkunku. Nkunku is flagged offside.
Jauh anjir. Kita masih butuh Fares. Dan Amorim.
Changement pour
Both sides
l'Olympique de
then taking this
Marseille.
chance to
Le
turn to their
numéro
benches.
23, Drogba. Le numéro 19, Hazard. Le
Suarez
numéro
gets
15,
flagged offside.
à leur place, le numéro 9, Luis Suarez. Le numéro 11, Neymar. Le numéro 5, changement en cours.
Modric. Modric's cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Back into the middle.
Lihat,
In he goes
tiba-tiba.
again. Goal! Manchester
Enak banget.
United! And they get themselves in front! Oh, whose goal
Tiba-tiba
is that?
terlepas,
Big
tas
deflection. That's one
lepas.
for the dubious goals panel.
Aneh.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United go into the lead. Sancho. It's Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Rashford. And he was quick to react. Suarez is herring after that one. Sancho in with the challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Neymar. He's played him through. Marseille perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gusto. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saliba calmly anticipates. Pirlo.
Anjing tiba-tiba nge-lag.
Alvarez. Modric. That has been cut short. 75 minutes played.
Kok ke bawah sih tolol?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bangsat.
Played back in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suarez receives it in a good position
Offside,
here.
yeah.
And played right into his path. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Tiba-tiba nge-lag. Tiba-tiba jadi.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le
He
numéro
has got
17,
changes here from
le
both
numéro
sides, in
25,
fact.
Pirlo. À leur place, le numéro 14, Kaka.
Good
Le
spot,
numéro
he's
10,
seen the run.
Messi.
Tries a
Changement.
shot! Has a look and plays it forward.
Anjing
Saliba
udah di
cuts
cancel.
out the pass.
Asli,
Sancho.
anjir.
Sancho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Nedved. Marseille must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going a bit.
There's the hit!
Let's go.
They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh,
Such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement.
tiba
Wonderful goal.
berantem.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
They'll have one final crack at it.
Anjing gampang banget.
He's done very well to take that back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's...
And the shot!
Lihat gampang bisa.
Fantastic from Højlund! And that has raised the
Aduh.
roof!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Passing depan ada pemain.
And
Ya,
it didn't take him long. Oh, what a mistake! Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Messi. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Has it all!
habis anjir.
30 minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Anjing bisa gitu lah. Bisa gitu.
Can he finish? And that will be it. Magic. What a
GG bro,
magical
GG
football
bro.
match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Game yang aneh.
Marseille can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidy
Game
up to
aneh
do,
asli.
but some real promise too.
Di Chris, what the fuck? Udah naik divisi 1 lu bang. Ya ini kan pelan-pelan. Aduh. Gimana sih kamu teh? Ya. 12 bentar. 26. Lama lu bang. Hei, ngapain cepet-cepet? Lama lu bang. Sampai sejam berapa bang? Sampai sejam berapa? Oh sampai jam berapa? Sampai jam berapa bang? Sampai sampai keringetan. Sampai ketemu caller 3 game. Jangan deng. Sampai lemes aja lah, sampai lemes. Sampai lemes, sampai lemes. Cafu, woi. Buh, capu. Mencurigakan nih. Udah Rumeniga. Descam tuh apa ya guys? Long ball kan? Fuck. Kayak beda. Dia main itu soalnya. Wah. 3 striker. Bakal sulit. Papi Pirlo boleh lah. Yalah, kita coba aja guys ya. Kalau kalah ya kalah, menang ya menang ya kan. Ada Weghorst, David Beckham. Mencurigakan nih musuhnya. Tiba-tiba kolor gerak. Aneh. Cesa gulit, anjir.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going.
Look at
Welcome
this
to
job.
everybody who has joined us
Welcome
for
to
this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely
Hari Minggu
hyped.
sepi ya.
Undoubtedly the place to
Kemarin
be
rame.
at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this
Wih,
ground.
kenapa dia?
The action has already started. Looking for options for movement. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kasar ya.
That's a foul.
Orang-orang pada kasar gitu.
What a start. Free kick in
Pokoknya
a
aku harus
dangerous position.
menang.
In net.
Segala cara akan aku halalkan.
But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tinggal terupas, sudah pasti long ball.
Zakaria. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Apa itu Rummenigge?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for
Ini
offside.
sih, pada istirahat besok. Udah ada yang gawe pasti besok.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
BG Packham United clearly should have gone
Wah,
for
apa
the
itu?
easier pass.
Apa
Now
itu?
they'll have to quickly regroup.
Anjir, apa itu?
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Ini subscribe. Kendra
They've got a
Anggoro.
healthy number
Thank you.
of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kaget.
They've played it short.
Terima kasih.
Thuram.
Selamat datang.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got away. Not the most accurate pass.
Selamat datang, selamat
Zakaria.
menonton.
Floats it up and over.
Anjing. Yoi.
Oh, what has happened here? Has a go! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Cafu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Marseille are looking to go forward now. The ball has bounced loose now. And that interception was most
What
necessary.
the fuck?
That was well played, well stopped.
And he can clear it away.
Tiba-tiba.
Ball's gone out of play. Still goalless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, super find. Neymar. Gets through on his own.
Anjing.
30 minutes gone.
Bener anjing.
And the shot's on here.
Wih,
And he's straight offside.
anjir. Terlalu bersemangat Drogba, guys. Bisa kita pasti susah. Astaga. Yang pelanggaran aing coba nih. Enak banget, enak banget.
BG Pathum United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no way through zone.
Bisa gitu ya. Asli anjir.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Kosong banget sih Messi.
BG Pathum United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hazard has it out wide and in space.
La.
Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Drogba. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
La.
Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Half-time getting close now. Now it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here?
Sumpah aneh.
The message is clear. None shall pass.
Ih aneh.
He's
Ih males.
He's got the shot away. Well, that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So,
Go Manager.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good foot in there.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That looks a good ball through.
Gampang banget ya tinggal terlepas. Ada aja orang.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's gone forward.
There they go, punting again.
Hazard is fouled.
Sarap.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sarap.
Just too high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Mbappe.
Underway again.
Coming on the field is
Marseille can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Neymar. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Situ ganteng opernya.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course,
Kasar,
those in midfield have to be
Kasar,
ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Ish, gue pelanggaran coba.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Aneh.
Azar. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, has another go! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and
Iya tuh
I
lihat
still
tuh.
haven't moved.
BG Pathum
Anjing,
United
kayak gitu pelanggaran
have a free
coba.
kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a
Hebat.
goal then. Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
It certainly
Iya.
looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi!
Anjing.
Wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Pantulan Konami.
To the lead once more. Well, that was wonderful in
Pantulan
every
Konami.
regard. Vision, concept,
Yeah.
and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training
bisa
ground perfectionist.
gitu.
Great hit!
Lama banget buang
That has been
bolanya.
knocked clear. Neymar. Messi. Cafu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Apa sih?
And it's
Jadi
Messi.
berat tuh mainan.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, ini keseringan menang nih dia nih.
Thuram.
Kasih berat, kasih berat. Goblok.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Free kick Konami
Cuts out
anjing.
the supply. Drogba. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
Kan lihat tuh. Apa one touch pas nggak ada.
Nedved. Pirlo.
Sekarang tiba-tiba ngelek lagi anjing.
And here's Drogba.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Udah tuh nempel banget sih.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Can he put it away?
Mampus lu.
They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just
Yang
incredible.
penting
I mean, who would have
serius.
seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Marseille surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way
ada
traffic for them
intercept.
now, and they simply have to
Disusahin.
capitalize on it.
De Paul. Messi. He's having a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Two added minutes has been
Gently done.
indicated.
Bangsat.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Wah, ini skrip nih.
Roberto
2 menit
Carlos
skrip.
gets over and intercepts. Oh, perfectly measured that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball
Anjing
here.
lah, salah aing. Buru-buru.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.
Wah, kita harus beli gas peri ini, guys. Ada long ball, ada quick. Biar lengkap. Posisi. Ya, beli aja. Beli pelatih mulu. Aduh, telat mana ngomongnya yuk. Kalau mana tadi chat duluan aja. Nggak jadi beli. Beli pelatih mulu. Apa-apa koin gratis 500 tuh. Enteng bener. Iya duit gratis. Kan udah nggak mau gacha-gacha lagi. Jadi habisin aja. Spare ini. Cuan Cirup berkarisma bodoh amat anjir. Lihat nih si ganteng. Udah ada. Hajar tuh. Tuh lihat behelnya si Yamal aja udah ketawa-ketawa. Lihat si Cirup. Bolong. Terus quick. Loh. Oh, kumaha sih maksudnya? Hmm, counter sarung naon tadi teh. Long block kan. Si Babang Robet nerang. Mang Obet. Sebelah kanan nanti Japir Geneti ya. Besok ya. Japir Geneti. Pas. Cobain penyerang 4 mat. Penyerang 4, mau nambah daya gedor. Nambah daya digedor juga anjir. Isi 3. Ini ngeri. Zaman sekarang udah ngeri back 3 ya. Terkutuk. Mau nyangkul enggak ada nyangkul-nyangkul kecuali Ozil keluar. Tapi besok udah mulai di kosan si Aing, jadi ya gimana subuh-subuh aja yuk. Tapi harusnya sih enggak ya. Udah kapok. Nice, bagus. Aing juga. FC Bukit Merapin. Lihat. Musuhnya juga back 5. Ada Maldoni. Peter Schmeichel versi beres keramas. David Becrot. Bastolol, kita pakai bastolol satu. Ngaceng. Guti ngaceng, nice. Juga ngaceng si bapak ini. Ini aja nih. TikTok. Pengen kencing gimana ya? Kencing lu bentar. Ngeri full case robot lawannya asli.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see, we
and
are all
welcome to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this
Mampir aja.
gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. He's got a side of goal. He can get that clear.
Paul Fonseca apa ya? Long ball.
Drogba could move up a gear here. Drogba.
Anjring kok ke situ sih?
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And the counter is on. But it's Eto. No, that's been intercepted. Guti. Triol spots it and intercepts. Del Piero.
Si Bang Puyol.
Drogba is onto it in a flash.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, what a ball!
Salah,
There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nedved, now can he find a finish? Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Azar. Belgium still without a single shot on target. Cannavaro. Now it's Azar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Look at the space here. He's got the shot away.
let's go.
Goal, Belgium! And Belgium are ahead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one. Shot a goal!
Let's go.
It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Belgium are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Belgium have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lampard. Drogba. Hazard. Great chance!
Hazard.
And more,
anjir.
and more.
Keren.
And
Klik dulu.
again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Hajar tuh bos.
Calm, composed,
Senggolfo.
confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Belgium find a position of real strength now.
And things
nice.
are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Drogba. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Drogba!
Jelek.
No, not quite.
Drogba knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Guti picks it up from the goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he cuts out the supply. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Hazard. And he's lost his man here.
Pelanggaran dong.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Belgium have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Half-time getting close now. No way through there. Nice ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Eto has a goal! It's a loose ball. He's got space in the area.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Azar. Yamal. Now it's Azar. Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you
Bandon,
had to
please.
keep away
Nice.
from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Dan amoran. Au.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs.
Gue
It is the
kecabut
perfect
ininya
soundtrack.
stick.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. Can he finish? The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Danger averted for now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's
What the hell?
someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive. And it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's beaten the last man. Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Now there's a fight. Big chance! And he's taking no chances there. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Pirlo is making a foray down the right. And it's Thuram. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. So it is still 0-0.
Wih, kasar euy.
Lampard. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Drogba. And he's on his way. It's one. Goal, Belgium! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Belgium have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put.
Great hit!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Belgium are looking to go
kasar.
forward now.
Tiba kasar ini.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Pirlo. And here's Messi. Rice.
Orang
concedes a free
idiot
kick for
apa?
that.
Jebret,
He knew what was
jebret,
coming.
jebret.
That's a yellow card. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh no, this does not look good. Triol. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's Lampard.
Gila dah orang.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there's the clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Vinicius Junior. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bastoni, Lampard. It's a sharp pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice touch. Lampard. That's a fabulous ball. And he's taking no chances there. That'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Belgium, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0
Number 7, Vinicius
Whistle
Junior.
goes, and we start the second half.
Belgium really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And he cuts out the supply.
Pasar.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, super find. Pirlo. Chance! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Belgium are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hazard, and the shot! Surely now they are well and
Udah nggak bener
truly
musuhnya
out of
nih
sight.
main nih.
And the
London.
lead is extended still further.
Belgium clearly executed that with considerable confidence.
Bentar guys. Dikit lagi divisi A1, divisi A1. Move. Tommy, anjir. Saha eta saha. Ayo diadu back 5 lah. Stoichkov. Let's go kan. Fotonya jago, anjir. Kartu basic tuh jago biasanya.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's got away. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Begitu deh.
Well, Peter, one of the most talked...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. Koke. Rafinha. Drogba. Here's Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Anjir, naon sih? Berbet.
Rafinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Mereka
It was just
long
way
ball.
too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's Lewandowski. Gilberto Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. We've seen now used a certain sixth sense. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Shifted upfield. He could be in here. Look at the space here. Can he finish?
Anjir, busuk pisan eta, bro.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
No goals as yet.
Nice.
Roberto Carlos. Lampard. Pirlo. Now it's Neymar.
Anjir.
Messi. Oh, great chance.
Davies really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Drogba. And it's Neymar. Lampard.
Anjir.
Oh, the shot could be on here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. Atalanta applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Konate cuts it out.
Fuck.
Koke. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lewandowski. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Drogba.
Might want to be careful there.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. No way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate couldn't squeeze it through.
Apanya pakai tangan si Pirlo coba.
Rafinha. Can he put it away? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rafinha has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pirlo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In with the challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lampard puts his foot on the gas. Koke. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lampard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Belgium looking to pass their way through. Rafinha might just make this. Roberto Carlos. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lampard. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Belgium are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Loose ball now, and there's... Oh no, this does not look good! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 15.601 spettatori.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now that's well seen too. Atalanta are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Atalanta are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Kaká. He's picked his way through. A lot of space there. He's had it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Numero 20.
Belgium with their first corner, first in the game for either side actually. Finds himself uncertain. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Koke. And it's De Bruyne. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well played. Can he finish?
Terima.
They scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Jamba.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se fosse su così.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 18. Messi.
So, time for changes
Numero
on
4.
both sides actually.
Numero 3. Numero 14.
Atalanta grab the equaliser and we're all
Lasciano
square.
il campo per
Atalanta
il numero
surely
7.
know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner.
Il
You know,
numero
it's
11.
all...
And it's
Il
Messi.
numero 23.
Shapes to
Attenzione.
shoot! Goal! Belgium! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Belgium go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Atalanta really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Boleh.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Spiringan.
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he was alert to it. Corner number 3 coming up.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That looks a good ball through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fullback is in acres of space here. Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Fiddles it through. Messi picks it up out wide. Davis. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. And that will be it. Belgium can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional run.
Nice. Itu lagi di depan hati. Uf, uf. Just puppy.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Now it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior stood up well to him there. Messi. Belgium do have a chance to counter here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard, Roberto Carlos. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Maradona. Driving forward.
That's good play from him.
He's played him through. Lampard. Yamal. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. And the counter is on. Gently done. Vinicius Junior at it in own. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Pirlo gets it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. Neymar. Maradona. Neymar. Good read, needed to be. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Baresi cuts out the pass. Well, they can break here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Big chance! It's in! Atalanta are level.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gol dell'Atalanta, ha segnato al 30° minuto, numero 18.
Atalanta grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. Great hit!
Salah.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aim forwards.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lampard proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what a pass! Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a great ball. Terrific header. Boom header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time, shot a goal!
Fuck lah, anjir.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe. Messi. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
So
This is coming off in quick succession here. And here's has a goal! It's anyone's ball now.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
No, that was never going to make it. Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making.
Now the finish!
nice.
Goal! Belgium!
Loh, oh dilihat selebrasinya.
Their lead back.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Atalanta showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Messi, foot in. Neymar. And it's Messi. Oh, super find. Oh, there's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind her are being made like that.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Roberto Carlos. That is a brilliant interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Atalanta really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri. Right back. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Great shot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Fuck.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
11.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Van der Vaart.
And it's De
Il
Bruyne.
numero
Van der
15.
Vaart.
Attenzione, un cambio.
He's a sharp little ball here. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through.
Anjing.
Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Did he
There was
think
just
of
way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Yes.
Now Mbappe. The
Salah
movement
dude,
is
Salah
slick,
dude.
the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van der Vaart. And here's Vinicius
Wah, skrip nih
Junior.
mas, skrip kemenangan.
Nedved. And there goes the final whistle. So it
Easy
is
boys.
something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they...
Seri. Si, Birmingham. Si. Gila keres bro. Bastolol. Oke. Oh, Gasperini juga si anjing.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Oh gitu.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very
Okay.
kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Kaká!
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball. Not yet. Vitz. And he welcomes it in. Tar calmly anticipates. Passing nice and neat. Vitz. Bops it off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Guys, kok kasar gitu bro?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Drogba!
Blok.
It's off target and by quite a way. Now it's Hazard. He's looking wide. It's a great ball. Lovely bit of Drogba! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Belgium grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show,
It could go either way.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, nice interception. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaká. Drogba. Drogba. That's tidy. And it's Hazard.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid.
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's through here. Kaká. Now the finish! Goal, Belgium! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Belgium go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Livramento. Lewandowski.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
And again,
Wih,
they're pressing effectively.
Bastoni with a definite fell there.
disuntik.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And that has been cleared. Conte. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's a sharp little ball here. Crossed in again. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Nedved. Kaká. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Terrific header.
Bisa gitu.
And yes, it's there!
Jadi
Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And it has to be said, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. Belgium come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Please report to the staff room
Terrific
immediately.
half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution.
And that's the second half started.
Belgium clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Rafinha. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He can get that clear. Passes short and sharp. And here's Rafinha. A lot of space ahead of him. Now he's off and running. Could move up a gear here.
Ace.
Hazard. Quite squeezed that one through. That's been cut out, well played. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's played it in with a
Anjir mainannya. Mainan skrip.
smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to
Oke,
defend
kalau
against.
gitu.
Belgium have the chance to go the other way. And it's Drogba.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, such a clever touch. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass.
The attendance for
Promising
this
build-up.
match
There's
was
plenty of really nice passing.
70,987.
Showing good feet. Pirlo. Hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. And here's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Belgium looking to pass their way through. And it's Pirlo. Oh, good take and a good air. Goal, Belgium! And again they hit the front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution for Belgium, number 23, Adams.
Both sides then
Number
taking this
4,
chance to turn to their
Hazard.
benches.
Number 10,
Belgium take the
Petit.
lead.
Coming on the field, number
Will be a
18,
throw-in.
Puyol. Number 11, Neymar. Number 5,
Played it again. He gets big.
substitution in progress.
Openda
Nasıl yani bize git?
offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rafinha.
Fuck.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Nedved. Oh, looks a smashing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Anjing.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Oh, here's a chance. And that's gone loose. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looks to the other side. Nedved. Openda powering forward here. Rafinha. Goes in for the header. It's always been caught napping. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Lagi
Well,
ngejokin
number
kayaknya.
3 coming up.
Jago.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Oh, smashing header! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Zhekrova. Keeper sees it all the way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react.
Nice.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
lagi jos, sedikit lagi jos. Bogor, Bogor. Oh, pasti itu. Muhammad Salah. Masuk TikTok. Tunggu. Dua dong. Terus. Tuh. Enggak.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been... Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. That's another chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels, right?
He's gone for goal. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Guti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has been cut short. Mbappe. Eto'o. Cruyff. Guti. Belgium leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi looking to penetrate opposition line. Hits one! Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, Red, nice interception. A nicely aimed pass. And the pass is intercepted. Guti. And it's Lampard. Roberto Carlos. And here's Drogba.
Ush.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos. It's Lampard. Kaká. Lampard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. 30 minutes gone. Maldini spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Adams. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Mbappe, he's had a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Xavi Alonso. Tchouameni. And it's Bale. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Eto'o. And here's Bale. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chooses to go back. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish?
Ada kayak gitu tembus-tembus. Aneh.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks.
Bisa.
Hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And it is again. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Kaká. Drogba. Kaká. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Has a goal!
Apa itu? Masuk.
And we have our very first corner. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. Now it's Bale. And here's Eto'o. Cruyff. Eto'o. And it's Eto'o. Gilberto Silva was in no mood for any of that. Drogba being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, well played, well
The
played.
attendance for this match was
He is slightly undercooked that one.
71,898.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lampard. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba. Messi. Big chance! We've got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Ah, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lampard. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Who saw this coming? Belgium have dragged it back at the last. Terakhir.
The Netherlands merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Played into the middle. Koundé getting this one clear. Cruyff. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to...
And the shots! Can he get it through? He's had it! Goal, Belgium! And the comeback is complete!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Belgium get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender. And it's Eto'o!
Aduh, salah
Got
lagi.
that quite right. Decent
Fuck.
hit! So close to drawing level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
He could be in here.
Belgium probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Belgium moments now away from seeing this one out. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And it's Lampard. And here's Messi. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He has
Chance! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Added time.
Belgium could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Aduh, 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 aduh. Loh, isi siji divisi satu, guys. Let's go. Sure. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, boys. Pencapaian hari ini divisi 1 ya sudah bagus sekali ya. Tandanya kita harus istirahat dulu. See you boys. Mana sih? Makasih ya. See ya.